Okay, once you get the place data in, you want to create a field job. So let's go ahead and add the field module. We're going to say that we want to automatically create this role when the user registers but not require consent. And click on Finished, and that gives us our field job. Now, creating a survey is pretty easy, although it takes a little bit of time. So let's just import it. So we go Surveys and get a field survey from GitHub. And we're going to take the basic store survey. No, the store assessment survey, because we know that's the one that is already set up with the fields from CartoDB. Simply click on Import, and you'll see that that's from Posse. We don't have to actually do anything else. And now we see that the questions are all in, so we can modify them if we want to. We need to, of course, make sure that trade name, P address 1, and P city are all in here, but I believe they are from the previous exercise of importing from Carto. From here, we want to make sure that we are actually taking the data that comes in from that particular import job. And we are asking people to carry a GPS device, and in this case, we do want the wave routing, and that's it. We'll call it store assessment. It's in the app field. Click on Save, and now we can see that we've got all the Carto retailers from before. Click on before we create a new wave. Well, let's go ahead and we will create a new wave, and we'll say, in this case, when somebody signs up, actually, no, we'll just leave that. And we'll do everything manually, except for the task title, which we're going to say is going to be trade name, and the description is going to be P address 1 P zip. So that we can see nice and clearly what it is, and if we wanted to, we'll say these are $5 a store. And routing, if we wanted to calculate how long things were going to take, click on Finished. Now we have a new task. We don't have any assignments yet, but before we start importing assignments, to make it even easier, let's create some field workers. So we want to go up and say to field workers and go to members, and let's recruit some members. We'll recruit TAC. And I don't know why it's so slow. And we'll recruit Keith. Okay, that now creates the members for this particular job. So if we refresh the page, we did not actually, we sent them as invitations. Let's stop. So we want to go ahead and now we have the candidates here, and what we want to do is start assigning these the field workers who are here. They're available as field workers in the job, but they don't really become members in this wave until we assign them something. And we can do it as a separate step, but let's go ahead and say we want to assign field worker TAC for the first 4 of these. So we click on first 4, click on load, and now you see that that we have the assignments here, and we could do the same thing with other people as well. Now, of course, we should be starting at 4 and doing the next 4. Now, normally this isn't the way to do it, but this is a way to quickly get data in, and we can now go to the field enrollment page if we want to see what's happening. So here we have, we can see that in this particular, user has these things are enrolled into him, and then if we want to add more, we go down here and there's no tasks that are published, but if there were, we could check boxes and add them here eventually.